Look at her. Look at our gal.
Shh.
Oh,
Shh.
calm
Shh.
down.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeart Radio.
Welcome, everybody, to this week's podcast. I have a photo shoot after this, and I'm very swollen, and I'm applying my own makeup.
You should be doing one of those ice rollers. Lauren got me that. It's part of my, I forgot what Lauren called it, summer girl, look, I don't know.
Hot girl summer?
Yeah, hot girl summer, sure. I didn't obviously enroll in that. But yeah, get some ice things.
Very fresh.
No, it's the lighting. Thank you. So welcome, everyone. And you were welcomed back to your Amazon seminar. I need to hear details. I was so excited. You actually called yesterday, FaceTimed with Ryan Fitzpatrick and Andrew Whitworth. I was so excited to run downstairs, have you talk to Connie and see the baby. And little did I know she was on the phone with an insurance company and she was not happy. And I was like, hey, talk to my friend.
Well, then Connie and I have something in common because I got an insurance rant for the ages. But I want everyone to just settle in, grab some coffee, grab a glass of wine. I will save the rant for the end because let me tell you, I am sick and tired of these companies. They take our money, but they won't give us anything back. I have had a week. So Connie, jump on here and give me your questions, comments, and concerns.
Love it.
But before we get to that, Amazon. Okay, so this is what's so great. So Amazon Thursday Night Football last year, first year, so many questions. Like a lot of the guys had never done TV before.
They had never done football.
Work? Yeah. Like, are we going to have a set? Like, do we even have a plane ticket to the game? Like, so many question marks. Like anything. It kind of was the startup because everyone's like, oh, it's Amazon. I'm like, yeah, Amazon's got money, but they have never produced games before. It's the first streaming, NFL game. So there was a lot of firsts. I have got to tell you, so Andy Jassy is the CEO of Amazon, and he was there the first day of our seminar. Like the nicest, I'll tell you, leadership starts at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Like they set the tone. So casual, so fun. I was like, he made me realize like how great, and working at Fox, it's the same way, is that it's family. And if you're lucky enough to work for a company, like when the house got robbed, literally like half the executives, half the people I work with called and reached out like, are you okay? And I feel so grateful to work at multiple companies that treat you with respect. And it just makes you also want to work harder. And as for people like you and I who also have employees, it's a reminder, I got to sneeze. This is nothing to sneeze about. It's a reminder that like treating, thank you. Namaste. People work for you, but the more you treat them like human beings and the more that you value them, the more that they want to do good for you. So that's my rant. I just love those boys so much. I love all the guys we get to work with. You know, how we've talked about this ad nauseum. Like they become our family. Yeah. Sherm, our affinity with Sherm. Fitz couldn't be funnier. Wit is like last night after dinner, these two boys, Sherm and Whit, go, you're not walking out to the Uber by yourself. They got up, walked me out to the car, made sure I got in the Uber safe. We're like, text us when you get home. Like, just like sweet, good people. It makes me as much as I'm not ready for the summer to be over yet because I'm just not mentally there. I cannot wait to go back on the road with these boys and have my crew on Sunday. Football's the fucking best. And I don't know. I'm really excited and it feels like family. Tony has a sleeve of tattoos and Tattoo Tony is wild. Tony Gonzalez is ready. He said last year, he goes, I never went out with you guys. Yeah, he is the tiger. In fact, he's got a tiger tattoo now.
Okay.
Rawr. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. Meow. So I can't wait. It's a great group. And the girls are great, like Kaylee and Taylor. Anyways, I'm excited. Can you tell? I'm so excited that I had 75 drinks with them last night.
I love it. Did you guys go out to dinner or were you still at the office?
Yeah, we went to a place in Culver City called Margot, if anyone knows the area.
Heard of it.
Culver City is happening. There's so many things going in over there. So as someone who's not a foodie, I just enjoyed the ambiance.
I love that.
So, yeah. And I know you're still on vacation.
Not really. It's over. What did everyone think of your NFL jacket? I know the boys said it was great.
Okay.
Were we loving it?
So yesterday I had on, and will continue to have on for the rest of the season because I'm so proud of my friend. And it's also, this isn't me being biased. It's so good. Erin's wear stuff is incredible. I had my NFL jacket on. I shit you not. I must have gotten probably half a dozen.
It's so good.
Is that Erin's jacket? What jacket is that? Is that Erin's? It's so great. You guys wear Erin Andrews. It's adorable. In fact, I'm going to go, my next episode, I'm going to wear that jacket because it is cute, cute, cute.
It's
I love
good.
it. And I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you. Thanks for sporting it. Yeah, no, it was cool to see you guys. It made me excited, but I'll tell you what I'm not excited about. I need to crack open these articles. I need to start reading. I need to start studying, and I'm just not good at that. I can't focus. I left you a voice message the other day. I tried to start, and then I kept losing my place on the page, and I was like, oh, I'm not dialed in yet.
Did you, when you were studying for a test, I was the person who crammed the night before, not because I wasn't prepared, but because if I start studying too far in advance, I will forget. It's just something that like my brain goes, it's like, I need to digest the information like in real time, like right in the moment. And then, if I start studying now, I mean, I don't even know who's in the first preseason game. That's really bad. I don't care. I'll admit that.
Where are you?
I will be prepared.
Week 1 with Amazon. Where are you?
We are, because it starts week 2. I'm back in Philly.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I'm in San Francisco. We have a great schedule. We're going to places. We got Vegas this year.
Great.
We got New Orleans with this group. Everyone buckle your seatbelts and make sure that your overhead compartment is shut because things are falling. So I'm excited about that. But where are you? You said Green Bay?
We're in Chicago. Green Bay at the Bears, which is great storylines in terms of Green Bay's owned the Bears forever since Aaron Rodgers has been there. He's gone. And now we get to see Jordan Love in action. I already saw him in action against Kansas City Chiefs that one time. And then
with his mom all the way up, I was like, can we get her better seats? Poor little thing. She's like at the very top row.
Yep. And then, we'll get to see how the Bears are and all the acquisitions and everything. And again, I need to start studying. Woof.
I'm sorry to deviate. With this hair of yours, like very
mountain
Giselle,
hair. No, mountain hair. Oh
it's
my God. Like, did you look at her? Get on Instagram right now. Look at her latest Vogue. I don't know if it's Britain. Look at it right now. Pull it up.
Well, I saw Tom in Africa and I said, get that lion. Tony has got it on his arm. And Tom's got it in his face. Happy birthday. How about when I saw Tom, I go, oh, happy belated birthday. He was like, it wasn't my birthday. I was like, well, somebody grab a calendar for your schedule and for your former colleagues' birthdays, loser. But this is very sun-kissed and like perfect highlights.
No, there's gray in here. Probably some dandruff from the dryness in the air, but it's fine. We're all getting back.
And it's all yours.
Yeah. But again, on camera, it wouldn't look that great. This is just, I don't know. Let's talk about this.
I'm into it.
Look at her.
Okay, I'm looking.
Look at her.
Look at her. Also, let's talk about this. I got to start clearing history of the people I'm looking up on Instagram because if Steve ever looked at my phone, he'd be like, do you just start Xing out of them or whatever? But I'm like, why am I looking at some of these people? I go down a rabbit hole.
Okay, how long is it taking you to pull her up?
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. This would be me at the Taylor Swift concert. Hour 1. Erin and I are still trying to get there. I'm not giving up hope.
I know.
Okay.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Giselle. Gisel. Come on. Just pull it up.
A terrible Wi-Fi connection here. Okay, I got it. Oh my God.
She looks incredible.
Oh, there's the smudge. Yeah, wow. This dress.
No, she
For
looks
those of you guys that are listening, there is a black dress, slide number 3. And the denim look. She still got it. Good for her. Fucking her. Mm-hmm. I love this look. I love when women dress in men's suiting.
Oh, yeah.
So hot.
I try that every Sunday. It doesn't really, I can't really pull it off.
Oh, stop it right now. No, it's Vogue Brazil, and she is very hot.
You know who I talked to this week? Just kind of hotness. Somebody I always looked up to in terms of like eyebrows, hair. She was so lovely. I've never spoken to her before. I did Brooke Shields' podcast yesterday.
You did?
I did. And
okay.
She was so lovely. Also, by the way, very smooth talking, very soft.
Oh, not like us.
And you know, another thing about her, we just talked about things in your life, obviously, that have shaped you. You know, she was one of the very first people that talked about postpartum and how awful it is. And like, you know, dealing with, and Tom Cruise went after her. And there was like a whole, I need to go back and get in a rabbit hole about what she went through. But yeah, she put herself out there with all of that, but she was lovely.
It's so funny you just said her because who was I talking to the other day about wanting to watch her documentary?
Oh, I
that
do
she
too.
Just came out with. She's had a fascinating life, like her friendship with Michael Jackson, her marriage to Andre Agassi, which, by the way, newsflash, did anyone know he wore a wig, that hair was not real?
No.
So it
what
was
documentary
real at first.
Is that?
He lost his hair, real, like, the flowing locks, the mullet vibe, whatever. He had, his hair was real. He started to lose his hair, and then he wore a wig. And he said he lost the French Open or one of the huge, a huge match that he had because he was afraid it was going to fall off in the middle of the match.
I'm actually shocked how he could pull that off with sweating as much as he did, the movement, the weather elements. You heard me. I said it. I mean, how
Kelly,
is that
get
possible?
home from Cabo. We have questions about the backhand, forehand, and how you're going to keep your hair off your forehead.
And who are these new friends?
New friends. She's got so many friends.
So many friends.
Not just you and I. It's just you and I like this. What are you doing today? I don't know, but she has a fascinating life, so I'm happy to hear that. How many kids
great.
Does she have?
She has 2. She had horrible fertility issues. She tried IVF 7 times. She wanted to actually have a 3rd, but she had cervical issues as well. Connie, who works with me, worked with her for her 2nd baby. Interesting note about Connie, and Brooke and I talked about this. I was talking to somebody about, not Brooke, but somebody else had just had a baby, and I was saying to them, I've kind of felt like I have to be quiet about, people are like, how is it? How are you doing? All that kind of stuff. And I said, I feel stupid saying it's difficult, and I shouldn't say that out loud because I have help. And I also don't want to say that. And Connie, when I got off the phone, said, I need to talk to you about that. And I said, what? And she said, you shouldn't be ashamed that you have people helping you out. And I said, well, I know, but I don't want to be perceived as like, oh, stop, you're complaining. And she said, but think about it. There's 2 sides to this. A lot of people have their parents in town. A lot of people have their in-laws. People have their aunts and uncles, their grandparents, all that. It takes a village. And she was saying it's very important for young girls or people that are trying to have a career, have a baby. You don't want to come across like, I've got this career and I've got this baby and I'm doing it all myself. Because she's like, you're lying to them. This shit is hard.
This is amazing.
Be honest about it. So I kind of loved that. So yeah, I have help. She's fucking saving our lives. Even yesterday, sorry, my husband's going to be annoyed, was so hard. This kid finally showed a little bit of Tude. She even said, I went down and talked to her this morning. I was like, and she said, girl.
What was he doing? Just crying for and you didn't know why?
He was me. It's me.
Oh, stop it.
He was me. We couldn't make him happy. And there was nothing we could do to make him happy. And then you look at him and you're like, dude, what's your issue? And he gets this look on his face and he's like, and it was like, oh my God. It was like, I was calling him a demon yesterday and Jarrett was very upset with me, but I was like, I've never seen this. And she said she had a moment with him last night where she looked at him and said, and she goes, you're going to have to be stern with this kid. Shit. Is this kid me? I was hoping he'd be
Stop it right now.
I was hoping he'd be his father.
No. I have to sleep with your father. We're all making sacrifices, Audrey.
But she said I had to be firm with him. And I had to say, Mac, you have no reason to cry. Now, he's 6 weeks old. I don't know what he's comprehending.
I was going to say, the baby. Yeah, but look, we should be so lucky that he is you. He is half of you. So, no, you just knock it off right now. He's a baby. He doesn't know what he needs. I'm 41 and I don't know what I need. And I just cry for no reason. Steve's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. So sometimes, we don't know.
Jared,
so he's just a baby.
Real quick? Can I grab him from you? Hold on.
Yes, bring him over here immediately. I'm so annoying with Erin as she goes and gets her child. I'm like, can you send me a picture? I should ask, how is she doing? How is your day, Erin? I just go, I need a picture of Mac. That's my thoughts. How are you guys doing? I'm going to just go on a rant here. Oh, look at him. Give me that little smoosh, baby. Hi, Mac, the baby boy.
Mac, what do you have to say?
This is your first time on the podcast, my smush baby.
Yesterday?
Oh my gosh, Erin, I can't handle it. The little noises. Be still my heart. Hi, baby boy.
The best. And I think I've sent you and Steve videos. I know I've sent Steve because that's his best friend. But he does these noises when he's on his bottle where he goes...
Yeah, the little baby noises. He's like, Mom, don't talk about me like that. Mac's first time on the podcast. Sorry, Mac, I'm swollen. I should have put on makeup for you. I mean, this is embarrassing.
He doesn't mind. He loves his Auntie Charissa. What else, Jarrett, have we learned this week? Anything you've learned in particular with Mac? I do a segment each week. So it's sponsored by no one.
No one.
But what happened? Here's one that Connie is so good at.
I love nothing makes me happier than if you guys will see Erin actually holding Mac, for those of you that are listening. It makes me so happy seeing you hold him. When you were watching Good Morning Football the other day, or it was just like NFL Network, I can't remember, probably Good Morning Football because we love Schrager and so much. And he's just, look at her. Look at our gal. Oh, calm down.
Calm down. I'll tell you another tip, a Nanny Connie tip.
Look at how calm he is.
These gas drops are lifesavers. You put them on their pacifier, you put them in their mouth, break up all the little situations that are happening.
Right, are they for adults too?
Well,
look at how calm he is, my girl.
His eyelashes are coming in, which is really cute, and they're curly. I can't figure out whose they're like. Love you. Are you going to have a better day today?
Staring at He's like, Mom.
We'll talk about this in a later episode. When they are going to the bathroom, it is so hard not to laugh because their face gets bright red and they're like, oh. And I was cracking up yesterday and he went and to grab my, I went and put him over my shoulder to help with the positioning. Dude grabbed my hair and was like, oh. And I was like,
hey, sometimes, you need some leverage.
Say bye to Auntie
as someone
Charissa.
Who's been to a gastrologist. No, baby.
I love you, Auntie Charissa.
Bear. Look at how perfect he is. When you sent me that video the other day of the bath time, I was like, this child is perfect looking.
Bath time is really scary. They are slippery little fishes.
You were very good and you were very gentle.
Daddy, he's going to sleep.
Look at him. The soothing sounds of Mommy's voice put him right to
Charissa
sleep.
said the soothing sounds of Mommy's voice. He's also one-eyed Willie a lot of times. He'll look at you and be like,
hey, because he doesn't want to miss anything. That's also you.
He's coming on the podcast.
Yeah, anytime you have trouble putting him down. Okay, bye guys, I'm going to go take a nap because I didn't nap yesterday. I was very nasty. Love
Bye,
you.
Mac, I love you so much. Babe, look at him. He's perfect.
Do you think he looks different?
Yeah, I miss him. It's been a month. You've kept him away from me for a whole month.
I know.
I saw him when he was 6 days old and I haven't seen him since. That's a long time in the baby's life.
Long time.
He does look different. He looks like I'm celebrating. I've already got him a 1-year-old birthday present. I mean, time is flying.
We need to plan Halloween. Are we home for Halloween? I think it's a Tuesday. We should plan Halloween. Like, what's the costume
for him?
I'm kind of thinking about it, but mine is very obvious.
You guys have to go as a family. Why? What do you mean?
Well, what I'm thinking about, I'll enlist Steve in this as well, but I want something funny, not obvious.
Did you ever hear the Kelly and Matthew used to throw a Halloween party, I guess, and Dan Orlovsky and his wife went as the people from The Hangover, and it was Carlos the baby was her.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because she's like so small that like she was the baby and he was the guy, whatever his name is. God, I don't know anything. Amazing. How the hell did I ever work in entertainment? I just said the guy. Let's look at our October schedule while we do that. Actually, you know what? While we do that, since I can multitask, I hope you guys, I haven't got any feedback. Listen to me. Viewer and listener feedback. Do you guys like the headlines? Because we'll just stop. We're doing this podcast for you, which by the way,
I love the
side note, Marie, if you're listening, one of my amazing bosses at Amazon came up to me yesterday. She goes, I just love the podcast. And I go, thank you, Marie. I said, so we're not fired? And she goes, no. She's like, I love it. She goes, I listen to it while I'm walking or while I'm driving in the car. Aww. So sweet, Marie.
Keep pumping those arms, Marie. You got this.
Exactly. We love you and we appreciate you. So anyways, the feedback is, do you guys like headlines? Do you not care about them? Because I love a headline.
Love it.
In fact,
let's do it.
Our wonderful producer, Ryan, threw some out there today that I was like, what? Starting with Mark Cuban does, going back to your previous about like needing help. We kind of glazed over that real quick. I'm very proud of you for, no one apologizes for having a trainer. Like, oh, no one apologizes for having a nutritionist or someone cook their meals or things like that. You don't have to do it all. And I think it's bullshit if you sit there and you're like, oh, I can do it all. I don't want to do it all. I'll tell you what I don't do. I don't wash my own car. Am I an asshole for not washing my own car?
Yeah.
No. We outsource things. And the most important thing in your life now is your child. And you want to get it right. So why wouldn't you get help from a professional who's also an amazing human being? So never apologize. Ever.
Thank you.
Mark Cuban.
I had a dream about Mark Cuban last night. That is crazy. I didn't even know we were reading this headline. I don't know. He was just like in a crowd. And I kept being like, oh my God, Mark Cuban's here. I didn't even know we were doing this. That is nuts. Well, Mark Cuban, can you get me your plane so I can go to Taylor Swift tonight? Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, we do need that. Yeah, see, exactly. Well, Mark Cuban does most of his own laundry, cooking, driving due to privacy concerns. I just try to be the same person as I was when I was poor, which I appreciate Mark,
it. But I do my own laundry.
But
I do.
I do because I don't want it to shrink. Yeah, I do my own laundry. I actually like folding. Steve doesn't like folding, so he'll start the laundry and I'll fold the laundry.
Jared's really good at folding, and when it comes out of the dryer, he folds it and he's so sweet and he puts it in piles like my workout clothes, my socks, this, and this. And then when I pull it out of the he's laughing. When I pull it out of the dryer, I just throw it all on his closet. Here.
Are you someone though? I bet you Jared's. What'd he say?
What'd you say? You're waiting for what? Yeah, but he's so meticulous and he's so neat and OCD. I don't know how to fold like he likes his shirts.
Okay, but let me tell you though, I got a question about this. Have you guys always done each other's laundry? Because I don't want Steve doing my laundry. Because here's the thing. I'm a clean person, but it's laundry. So there's still some things that aren't like perfectly clean.
You also wear your underwear inside out. You wear it twice. So you're crazy.
Well, that's only in emergencies. That's not on a Tuesday. But like, my God, I just would rather I'll put it in the washing machine. But like, I don't need you doing all my laundry. Like, let's leave some mystery too about things. I don't need it all of our secrets to be exposed. You know?
We do. Because honestly, it's like, he doesn't have enough whites, but I have my whites. And it's like, let's throw them in and hey, you got any darks? Let's throw in the darks. But I get what you're saying. It's a little personal.
That's why I think I like the folding portion of the program, because we're clean and I'm ready to fold those bad boys. But I don't know. Okay, so Mark Cuban does all that. I love that.
I love it.
I also, the privacy thing is interesting, right? Because do you guys ever think about this?
Yeah.
Anyone, whether you take an Uber, whether anything, even if sometimes we've got car service, which is nice, to and from different things work-wise. Yes. I'm very careful about the conversations because I'm going to tell you why. I've had other drivers say things to me about other people, like, did you know so-and-so did this? And I'm thinking to myself, I don't think that so-and-so wants you repeating this information. Yeah. And I don't trust an NDA ever.
No.
So it's just a piece of paper and people love to gossip. So I'm like, lock it up, use code names. And so I'm just curious about unless you have your own, for him, I imagine he has his own driver for the rest of his life. People, again, my history in life will support, people turn and can get whack-a-doodle-doo.
Oh, yeah.
So I just think that less is more with information on that kind of stuff. So privacy, I get it.
The one luxury I would like to have, though, if I needed it, look, we could do it now, but it's just, we could spend our money on other things. I would love to have a chef. It would be great because our biggest problem is we can throw a chicken on the grill. I can roast a chicken. We got it. We don't know sides. And half the time it's going to do those salads that are pre-made. And it's you just don't have the time, especially with two people. And now you have a baby and all that stuff. So it's I would die to have a meal prep, someone do all that, throw it in the oven and good to go. But I don't think we're there yet in our life, although I'd love to look into it. But I just feel like you could eat better. It would just, I don't know.
I don't, because I'm not a foodie. It doesn't matter that much to me, but I just have never liked cooking because it's so much work.
It is.
For and I eat super fast, which is a terrible habit. It stems from when I grew up as a kid, my sweet parents had 10 jobs each. And so my mom would work at the school district during the day and she would waitress at night. So my dad would watch us at night. Well, dads don't want to, and moms don't either, wait 10 hours for the kid, pushing the food around the plate. My dad would set a timer. You got 5 minutes to eat.
Oh,
well, guess who still eats in 5 minutes?
I do too, though.
It's so unattractive.
And I know.
It's
mine's disgusting. I can't shovel
take
on enough.
a breath.
Yep. Jared's very good.
Exactly.
He's slow with it. I'm and then I wonder why my stomach hurts all the time.
Exactly. Or I'm overeating because by the time there's the whole thing in your brain, by the time it catches up, it says you're full. Anyways, the rant here is I don't care enough about like the food portion of the program. I just want it. Like, I'm good with like pre-made meals anywhere.
Yeah.
But Steve likes to cook. He's like, "Do you want to eat tonight?" I was like, let's just order. He's like, enough with the ordering. So I'm going to try to be better about that.
I do like some of it. Sometimes you like have a glass of wine, you put on a great Spotify list, like you're having fun. But then it's like, I hate the cleanup. Like, you know, when we like to do it when Monday Night Football's on or when you're on, you like throw my friend on pregame, check it, you know, cook. But now it's like, you got to do the sides. I don't know. If anyone wants to sponsor our show and like be like
this
a chef,
one needs a sponsorship for sides.
Sure.
It sounds like man. Go next headline, babe.
What were you gonna say, man?
I was on the lottery.
Man wins million. Oh, babe, is the Mega Millions tonight? Yes.
I bought a ticket the other day. You can't win. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here's a tip. You can't win if you don't buy a ticket.
Sure.
Okay. I'm always like, oh, I didn't win. It's like, did you buy a ticket? Buy a ticket. We're $1 billion, aren't we?
How many numbers, babe? 5? It's 5 numbers and then you get to pick one, right?
And a Powerball.
What's your number?
Mm-hmm. So 21. Well, I don't want to give them all away.
Oh.
My numbers the other day though, and I 21, Dion.
Oh, cute.
24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Cute.
33, Larry Bird.
That's what I do.
32, Magic Johnson.
Kevin McHale.
2, Jeter. And then
Dream.
for the Powerball, pick a number, any number.
What do you do?
Well, sometimes I do 5 for my mom's birthday. Sometimes I do 11 for my dad and my sisters. Sometimes I do 4 for mine. So I usually go on the Powerball, something personal. Now, I don't know if there's any scientific studies here that support it's better to have the random gas station. I've thought about this. I bought a ticket at the random gas station where I have the ranch in the middle of nowhere because it's always the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the West Hollywood 7-Eleven. No, it's not.
Hopefully it's the Montana one. I do 4 for Brett Favre, Vincent LeCavalier, 12 for Tom and Erin, 33 for Larry, 32 for Kevin McHale, 28 for Jared Stoll, and 11 because I needed that extra one and I would have done 26 for Marty St. Louis, but I do 11 for Anze Kopitar. Let's go. Come on.
God, that's great.
Let's
Look
go.
at you. So supportive, my little queen. Love it. Into it. So yeah, man wins $1 million lottery prize days after telling employer he was retiring. Paul Bashaw scratched off $1 million prize, and his big win came just 3 days after informing his employer that he was going to retire.
Now, speaking of this,
for him,
I would still work if I won Mega Millions. I would love to still work. I would just fly myself in and out. I would have my chef for my sides, and I would have a Wembley.
I would have Mac by my side, and everything would be fine.
But no, I would
work too. 100%. And I wouldn't tell anyone that I won. I would want it to be anonymous. Well, yeah, of course, we tell each other. But I mean, I'm getting robbed and I didn't win the lottery. So I can't be telling people that I won the lottery. Please come rob me. Come one, come all. No, I don't. No.
Hey,
anonymity.
I got a question. I don't know if it was on the Calm Down IG or if it was on mine, but somebody said, will you be taking Mac on the road? Well, if I win the lottery, maybe. But here's my thing. No, because of this. Our life on the road is crazy. Half the time it's red eyes. It's 6 a.m. flights, which means you have to be up at 4. And then I said to you, I think, or maybe Ryan, what am I supposed to do? Then put this kid on the sidelines. Stop laughing because I know what you're laughing at. Put him in the booth and take photos? No, because what am I supposed to do? Hey, Kyle Shanahan, I know you run fast. Can you hold my baby while I write this down and run with you? No, he's not coming on the road. Stop laughing. I know what you're laughing at.
Okay, a few things here. It's one of the many reasons I love you, just being real. Here's my thing. The guy that works at Enterprise Rental Car ain't bringing his kid to work and saying, "Hey, do you want the mid-size, the minivan, or the SUV?"
Which one do you
and this
want?
is my son, Bill. I mean, no, they don't. Okay, this is a place of employment. Okay, we're not bringing our kids to work. You know what it is? You got one day. You got one day to bring your kid to work day. It's a holiday. I used to go with my grandpa because even my dad goes, "You ain't coming to work with me." My grandpa goes, "You can come with me to Boeing. Let's learn all about the airplanes." Okay, fine. But no,
I got
this
Thanksgiving
is a
and
professional
Christmas I work and he's not
Yeah.
coming with me. He's staying home.
You know what, kid? You want presents? Mommy's got to work, okay? And you know what you're thankful for at Thanksgiving? Me, for working, for you.
Hey, Fred Warner and Trent Williams, can I talk to you guys really quick about your adjustments you need to make this week? Hold on, my kid just puked on me. Here, hold him. Trent, you love kids. I don't know if he does. This won't work out. Debo, do you mind holding my kid? No.
By the way, speaking of which, they got kids. I don't see those kids running down and looking to stop the fucking ball on 4th and 1. 4th and goal. Hold on, my kid's crying. No. Everyone knock it off. Go to work and then enjoy your child after the fact, okay?
Put it down.
God, enough's enough. Please. Okay, back to the originally scheduled program. Kyle, I could just see you, baby Bjorn. Poor Max heads just jostled around.
Kyle, can you hold this for me? What were you saying about third down you need to do? Oh, okay, great.
Here's a flag I'm going to throw. Baby on the field.
I don't even have time
penalty.
to pee during the game. My kid probably will need 3 diaper changes. When is that happening? Right after I eat? Oh, I don't get to. When's he going to eat? Matt LaFleur, you have any bottled water that I can fill this formula bottle up with? Thanks. Trainers, stop giving, Preston Smith water. Can you fill my kid's bottle up? This is crazy.
I can't. I could do a whole
I'll tell you where Mac's not going to be on the sidelines when Dan Campbell wanted a freaking lion on the sidelines. Dan, that's a working. You stop it. No, I'm here, Mac's here. I love Dan Campbell. I can't wait to see him.
She's reading this headline. Dan Campbell says Detroit Lions fans' expectations are wind underneath my freaking wings. Well, it's beneath.
Sure.
So we'll get there. As someone who also messes up lyrics, I appreciate it. The Lions announced that for the first time in Ford Field history, they have sold out of season tickets. After the announcement, Campbell was asked if he felt the weight of pressure and expectations for the Lions this season. He said, "Nah, I don't feel weight. I feel wind underneath my freaking wings." And that's what I feel, truthfully. He's always good for a quote.
He's the best. Week 2, I have him. I'm excited at home in Detroit. Hey, you know who we talked about people reaching out when we had the baby? One of your favorites, Seattle Zone, Dan Quinn. Congrats. And love the name Mac. Come on, Dan Quinn.
That's adorable.
So adorable.
That's adorable. You know what I spent half the seminar doing yesterday? After listening to the rules changes, of course, showing Sherm and everyone videos of Mac. That's what I was doing.
Speaking of
that's my
Quinn.
film study.
Aww.
Yep. Wait, I lost my place. I don't know. What are we doing?
So long,
who's on first?
Farewell. Uber CEO stunned by $52 fare charged for 3-mile ride in NYC. He should then fly to LA and try that. It's just as bad.
How about, you know what I have a whole thing about? I don't know how much time. Have we gone over? Is
it's
this
okay.
thing on?
We'll wrap
I don't
up
know.
after this.
I'm annoyed with I pay for the cancellation because you've taken too long. You told me. The app says you're going to be here in 4 minutes. Now I see you and you're circling the block. Now we're going to 6 minutes. Now you're circling again. Now we're at 8 minutes. I got to cancel because I thought you were here at 4. So now I'm canceling. Now I'm getting charged the $10. Is it my fault that you had to do a U-turn and flip around? No, you should build in U-turn time. Yeah. Tell me it's going to be 8 minutes and then I don't pick you. I don't want you to lie to me. I want to know what I'm paying for, okay? And I want to know, is it going to be 4 minutes or 8 minutes? And we have no minutes left on this podcast.
I got to be honest.
Erin's hair looks great.
If we win Mega Millions, I am going to have a car service. Tail, let's go. I'm not driving. Sorry, Mark Cuban.
And you're going to wear noise-canceling headphones because I don't want you listening to anything I'm saying because it's not nice. Get that baby off the sideline right now.
Hey, Trent Williams.
And get him back into my arms. By the way, that's who I want to hold my kid because he is protected. Oh my God. Nothing's getting to that baby.
Yes, Trent Williams.
Also, is he still sleeping?
Is he sleeping? Update. Can you imagine Trent Williams doing the shh, shh, shh?
Yes, I can. A gentle
Well, that's
giant,
why he's coming to a 49ers game in Santa Clara. Get over here. With that, goodbye.
Love you all. Bye.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeart Radio.
For more podcasts from iHeart Radio, visit the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.